to That Damn Figure Show. This is your host with the most. I am Ben, and today I decided to do something a little bit special. Well, I think everything that we all attempt to do in the 1/18 scale community is special, but I'm a part of a few groups on Facebook, and one of them is Hiya Collectibles, and most of that group is just purely like Yautja stuff, and a lot of people showing off some of these figures, and I have the whole collection of the first wave of the Predator figures that came out a few years ago, starting with the Lost Tribe. So this is going to be my Hiya Toys review of the Lost Tribe. If I were to review every single figure, it would probably take a little long, but I'm going to show all the figures, but I'm going to use the City Hunter, the main Yautja in that movie. I'm going to use him as the example for the rest of them when it comes to articulation and stuff. So let's get right into it. Now, in case you guys didn't know, if you didn't watch this channel early on, I said I have all the Lost Tribe members, and one of them I did paint, and we'll get to him. But let's just get into it. So all the Yautjas here essentially have the same articulation. So I'm gonna lower this a little bit. Bear with me. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So let's get right into it, shall we? Now, all the Yautjas have essentially almost the same accessories, with the exception of Shaman and Lost. They both have different types of weapons, which is just one. He has that nifty spear, and he has like a machete type weapon that in the video collage you would have seen. And other than that, all the other Yautjas come with different skulls that I have, scattered around, which is awesome. Or they have this spear, the combi stick. They have the disc, which I hate. Or they'll come with some sort of garment, like Shadow here has the skulls across his chest. He has skulls, and then Stalker over here has the satchel around his waist, well, around his chest as well. So yeah, so let's get into it. All of them essentially have the same articulation, and this is the City Hunter, and this is his nice combi stick. Love the way the combi stick is. I wish it was the weapons in general went throughout Hiya Toys. I wish they were like Venturian hacks. All their weapons, you could probably stab someone legitimately with those weapons. I wish they were a little harder, because you can see even mine's is a little bent. So yeah, as you can see there. So we'll get into it. The aesthetic is awesome. Almost every single one of these guys look great, except for, in my opinion, was Scout. Scout here I repainted. Now I saw other reviews on it before. Mine was a bright yellow, and like a dull yellow actually, and it was just black armor. They didn't even try. It just seems like they just blotched it. But I've seen other ones where it looks fantastic. It looks like they washed it well. The armor looks like it was dry brushed well, but mine wasn't. So I decided, this was before I was doing the channel, I decided I'm gonna try to do a custom of one of my Predators, and he's the one that I didn't mind screwing up, and he ended up becoming one of my favorite ones after fixing him. But yeah, he is a part of the original Lost Tribe Yautjas from that movie, and that's why I had to put him in this review. So you could go back to your position. I know you're probably gonna fall. But yeah, so let's take a look at the articulation. City Hunter here comes with the skull. This a spine with the skull attached. This is not his original. I lost the original one somehow, some way, which is weird. But the other one is just regular bone colored, which I kind of like the bloody ones better anyway. All right, as you can see, the articulation here. Let's take this off. Now the articulation is not too good on a lot of the Lost Tribe members because of the armor. As you can see, you can't do a T-pose at all. But other than that, they could do a 360. All of them can, even with the armor that is there. A lot of it's pliable, so you could just do it like that. They also have a bicep swivel, which is awesome. and they also have a gauntlet swivel as well. And they're all on ball joints, as you can see. Everything, the wrist is on a ball joint. And I know a lot of people have some gripes with Hiya Toys. I agree with a lot of those people. You're paying for a figure and it sometimes comes messed up. Like mine's, this guy, he's fine now. But when I first took him out of the box, along with a lot of these guys here, I think the only ones that didn't have an issue out of the box was Boar. Boar was the only one I didn't have an issue with. Lost, I didn't have an issue with either. But everyone else, they were either stiff or really loose, as if they were played with for years already. But yeah, let's just keep on. They don't have a good elbow bend. It's barely 45 degrees, but a Yautja doesn't have to have like 90 or better, like soldier figures do, like Joy Toy or Acid Rain, because they use different weapons. They're warriors. They have like different types of means of killing you. Let's get into the legs. Legs are awesome. I've said this before in other videos that though the new molds, or bucks if you will, of the Predators are aesthetically better, I feel like they kind of lost some of the articulation stuff, though the joints are better. A lot of the newer stuff seem to be like the elbows and the knees seem to be on a ratchet, like a plastic ratchet, which is pretty good. And if you bend these, you could kind of feel like it's on a ratchet too, but it's I don't think it is. But yeah, you're going to get a little more than 90 degrees, or probably 90. Yeah, you're going to get 90 degree knee bend. It is double jointed, but Predators are big guys. So, and now here we go. We have a toe rocker. Well, not a toe rocker. We have a swivel here. Now there is a ratchet in there, but because of the armor and how far the peg is, you're not really going to get that too much. This is probably the most you're going to get out of any of them. All right, and then they also have a good spread as well. And this is legitimately probably how all the other Yautjas are. Well, at least in my collection, they all have this same kind of articulation. All of them have a similar standing problem as well. You could do it. It's possible, but it is difficult. And I have to say that this is what did it for me, everyone. This is what got me into collecting 1/18 scale stuff, because I used to collect before. I never did videos or anything, didn't even dream of having a channel. I was mainly into the Godzilla stuff, and years earlier I used to get the 1/12 scale stuff, like Marvel stuff. I used to get the NECA Predators and Aliens and such. They were so big, they took up so much space, and eventually I just kind of fell out of it. And when I started doing a little better for myself, I was like, what, I really miss getting these figures. And one day, Midtown Comics, I saw a boar, and I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna snatch this up one day. I thought it was too small at this time, and then came home and I was like, what, I should have bought it. So I went to bigboycollectibles.com. If you live in the tri-state area, that's probably one of the best places that you could order from, because they ship that out to you right away. You get it in probably 2-3 days. Like, that's my experience with them. They're fantastic. But yeah, I got majority of these from Big Boy Collectibles. The rest of them I got from Big Bad Toy Store. So yeah, this is gonna be it for now for this video. Aside from that, we're gonna show a bit of a size comparison before ending it completely. So yeah, everyone, I just wanted to share my collection of the Lost Tribe with you guys. So let's put them next to our favorite, Rigo. And again, the scale, it scales well to me. I would like them a slightly taller, maybe like a ½ inch taller. But even then, Rigo's a big, Joy Toy figure. He's a brolic guy. And City Hunter looks like he'll smack the shit out of him. And that looks fantastic to me. And if you put him next to the newer stuff, like, they're just bigger, some of them are slightly taller, and they look more imposing. So as Hiya continues to get better at this, they're doing whatever they can, which I like. I really, really like that. And that's it for Rigo. Let's go into my favorite humanoid from Hiya so far is RoboCop from RoboCop 2. I also have Ed 209. I'm thinking of doing a video on both of them together. And of course, if you guys didn't hear, Hiya Toys announced that they're doing Kane from RoboCop 2, which was my favorite villain in all of RoboCop, including like comic books and such like that. Of course, Terminator would have been nice too, but Kane is awesome. I love that robot design, so I'm happy that got announced. And as you can see here, the scale's perfect, beautifully. All right, let's moving on. Let's move on to a modern Predator figure. This came out this year, actually, earlier this year, if I'm not mistaken. And this is a crucified Predator without his armor, which I fucking love. He looks fantastic. And as you can see here, you could tell just from looking from the before and after. This is the before and this is the after. Hiya is getting so much better at doing these things. They made him a little taller. They made him way bulkier, way wider. They look like when you put him next to a human, it's like that human has no chance. So if I had to, one more little, advice I would give to Hiya is just increase their height a little bit. I know they have so much coming on the line, it's probably too late to do that, but maybe later on in the future. I would love if Hiya were to re-release these figures and like change them, like they're re-releasing the Jungle Hunter and they're updating the Buck essentially and using the modern Buck for the Predator. I would love that if they did that for the Lost Tribe, or at least for City Hunter and maybe for Elder. I would love that. That would be wonderful. But that's it for the modern Predator. I have to show a Xenomorph, and what better than our definitive and favorite Xenomorph on this channel, which is the ones from AVP. And now if you guys watch that review, you know that this Xenomorph is a big guy. It's a big guy. He's going to be a little bit hard to stand, so I'll just have him use the wall as a brace. So yeah, look at that. Look at that, everybody. That looks fantastic. And of course, these are the earlier Yautjas, the early Predators, if you will. They're look a little skinnier, so these Xenomorphs look like they're gonna do more damage, which I like that. The Predators look like they have a threat. They look threatened. So I really, really dig that. And what I think pairs with these guys even better is the Predators from that Predators movie. And on this channel we have a favorite as well, and this is the maskless Berserker. And this actually does scale well, as you can see. The Super Predators were a tad taller than the regular Predators, also wider. They were bulkier than our regular Predators. And I think that the first edition of Hiya Predators are perfect to go with these guys. So if you guys ever want to, snatch those three guys up, and if you think that Crucified is too bulky, you could snatch up one of these guys, or just get the first release of the Jungle Hunter, pair with your guys. But yeah, everyone, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little special edition of That Damn Figure Show. This was my brief review on the Lost Tribe, literally just showing them off. So hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe and comment down below if you want to see more. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Bye.